So I asked myself, how many headlamps is too many? And I say, yes. What is going on YouTube? All right. So tonight we are going on a 10-kilometer hike. We are testing out some headlamps. I've got 2 BioLites and 2 Olights, and we're going to see how those work tonight. No music, just me in the wild with my thoughts and a couple of headlamps. I want to see which one of these guys deserves a permanent spot in my backpack, in my to-go bag, in my bug-out bag, in my house. Yeah. Okay, so to start out, BioLite 330. These ones are pretty easy, pretty sleek, wraps around your head. It's got the little pivot point. I'm going to ruin the surprise. I don't have 4 different lights. I just have 2 different ones with 4 colors because I'm that kind of person. Green, red. It's got the little pivot point. It's pretty easy to use. This one's covered in oil because I use it under my car all the time because my car is a piece of junk and I'm always fixing stuff. But they're perfect for that situation. These, distance-wise, I think it's like 75 meters. On the other hand, you've got the Olights. Bam, bam. Black and blue. They're 150 meters, I believe, which is a lot better. But I mean, if you're in small areas using these, it's not too bad. I imagine they'll be okay on the trail in the forest, but we'll find out. BioLite is 330, and these little Olights are 1100 luminosity. I don't know. Regardless, I think they'll both get the job done, but I'm curious to see how much better the Olight is. I've worn them all when I'm hiking, when I'm working, when I'm doing car maintenance, like I said, and they work great. These, the battery lasts a little shorter. I'm trying to think of what it was. I do think the battery lasts about 3 hours on a high setting, whereas the little Olights here, it's closer to a 1.5. So you pick your battle, right? You can have a brighter light for shorter of time, or you can have a bit darker of a light for twice the amount of time. It's up to you, really. Oh, no way. I think our friend's back. So how do I switch this around? Oh boy, that's not how you do it. Let me just do this. I'm pretty sure my friend is back. We call him Beavis because you'll see, I don't want to scare him away. I want to be quiet. See that he is a beaver. Oh, there's 2 of them. That's a beaver, right? Or is that an otter? That's a beaver. I've only ever seen the one, and my dog always wants to jump in there and say hello, but that is super cool. Anyways, I'm out of here. I'm going to go head to the forest, get my gear together, and we'll see you when we're there. Well, hello there, YouTube. We meet again. We are at the entrance to our forest walk. Now, I realized something other than this whole trail forest is going to be flooded, but I don't know how other vloggers do it or other videographers do it, but when I reverse the camera and I face myself because I want to talk to the viewers, all I see is my headlamp, as a deer would see as he enters the road. And I'm not too sure how to fix that. So we might just do a front-facing camera. But I'll show you, just in case you're wondering what it looks like. So this is the view with my light on. Obviously you can tell it's a good light, but you can't see a darn thing. So I'm just going to chat and ramble, take in this beautiful scenery with a front-facing camera. So the journey begins. We're off on an adventure. This honestly makes me feel like I'm in that Blair Witch Project movie. I know I shouldn't be saying that at the very start of the walk, but hey, we're here for an adventure. Also kind of a mental adventure. But for light-wise, we're starting out with the BioLite. This is my red 330 BioLite. It's decent for a light. Like, I mean, I feel like I didn't have it fully charged, but you can't see crazy amount ahead, but it's something. Well, the forest is speaking to me already. This is going to be fun. Oh boy. So why are people even scared of the dark? I mean, it's definitely the uncertainty. Like, who knows what's hiding? There could be anything in here. There could be a crazy man behind that tree just grinning ear to ear. There could be a few coyotes over there. Heck, there could be an ex-girlfriend way over in that bush, but it all comes down to the unknown. And if you're not able to see, you don't know what's out there. I'm sure it dates back to primitive times where light headlamp equals fire. If you don't have a fire, then you're probably going to get eaten. Like, just think of horror films. You never have a horror film in the broad daylight. I mean, you might have a couple movies, but it takes place in areas like this. Definitely areas like this. Holy, this looks like an old building or something. Hello? Is anyone down there? We might honestly switch to the Olight soon, because as much as I want to talk tough and be brave, it's kind of friggin' dark out here. All right, so I just switched lights and the Olight wins by far. This is like 5 times as bright. I know that my BioLite might have not been fully charged, but yeah, this thing wins. I almost prefer a little less light though, if I'm being honest. I don't know if I want to look way up there and see a stumbling figure, but we carry on. So loneliness or solitude? Is this empowering? Is this lonely? I don't know, it's a bit of both. Is being lonely a bad thing? In your initial thoughts, you might think it's a bad thing, but you know, it's good to be lonely. You find yourself, you kind of see what you're made of. So why are you guys, or some of you guys, scared of the dark? Is it Jesus? All right. Couldn't have happened at a more ironic time. What the heck was that? We move forward. Something just ran out of there real quick. Holy, I mean, I talk tough, but when someone rustles the bushes right beside you, you got to be ready. We've got our apple slicer if we really need, but hopefully we don't encounter any apples tonight. So I encourage you, if, you know, even do it with a friend, even do it with your dog. I debated taking my dog tonight, but I know there's porcupines out here and I really didn't want him getting into one. So I chose to solo it out. And I must admit, like, yeah, I talk a big game and I do some pretty crazy wild things, but just going on a walk straight into the forest like this, of course it's going to be spooky. Who knows what you're getting yourself into? Yeah, so out here, you're really not in control. I mean, this little headlight beam makes you feel like you're in control, makes me feel like I'm in control, but I'm not. It's the wild out there. Who knows what's lurking? It's interesting, though, how this darkness feels just so unnatural when this literally used to be the normal. The darkness would mean stars, rest, sleep. Rest and sleep are kind of the same thing, but you know what I mean. Doing this kind of thing reminds me when I was growing up, we used to play this game called Kick the Can. I don't know if you've ever heard about it. But it was similar kind of environment to this. You'd be way out in the bush in the dark. You'd have headlamps, and I'm trying to think of what the premise of the game was. It was something like there was a jail. And you'd have to run and kick the can and free people from jail, and one person was trying to catch you. This is exactly that feeling of playing that game. Suspense, excitement, thrill. I'd give anything to go back to those days. Don't take times for granted, guys, whether you're 10 years old or 50 years old. Time flies. So yeah, it's nice that we do have this trail. I mean, when I was planning the video, literally just going to drive out into the country and walk straight into a forest, but I thought that wasn't the smartest idea. Let's at least get a bit of a trail so we know somewhat of a direction we're headed. I mean, I didn't really look at the maps before I went on this one. I just know it was a giant circle deep into the forest with nobody around and lots of scary noises. But that was kind of perfect for this video. I mean, some people might make this video and they'll say, oh yeah, I'm deep in the wilderness, when their house is a 2-minute walk away. As for me, I don't know of any soul living within a 5-kilometer radius, at least. And this is a lot of woods. Like just a few hours ago, I saw a couple coyotes trotting through the fields, so they're definitely out here. But I feel like me talking kind of pushes them away, unless they're really hungry, but hey, I'm hungry too. So we continue on. This headlamp review more or less just turned into me saying that the Olights are awesome and everyone should buy an Olight and spend their adult money on super cool headlamps. But that's your decision. I can use the BioLites later, but I find I keep adjusting the camera and stopping, so I just want to keep a good pace. This light's doing well, so we'll keep using it. And the path goes left and right. That's not good because I have no map. Oh boy. Well, guys, I mean, that's a red dot on a tree and there's no dots on this tree. Oh, I hate these decisions. Well, I'm going to go pee and think about it. See you in a bit. We went left, guys. We went left. So if I disappear and you see this video, well, I guess you wouldn't even see this video. There's no way it could be uploaded unless somebody found my phone and then proceeded to unlock it and upload this video, which I don't think they would do. But if you want to know, I went left, whatever that means. On the road again. Home again. I do have to say, this is a lot different than going camping with your friends. I mean, it almost feels like I am hiking with people, because I'm engaging, said viewers and talking out loud, and we have another right-left scenario. What is this? This is definitely going to get me lost. Oh. All right, guys, do I go left or right? I feel like if I keep going left, then I'm really going to get lost. Let's go left. I remember doing said trail maybe 10 years ago. I used to bike this trail as a kid. I would have been 20, so I guess was technically a kid. But I did not remember all these different pathways. I remember the initial one where you could go left or right of that kind of rocky area or stone building area, but not like 6 different decisions. And there's no maps on this trail. It's kind of like, if you know the area, you know the area. So yeah, we'll see what happens. It's a nice trail though. Oh, okay, guys. We found civilization. A stick. So yeah, this is the, what did I say? It's the Olight. Oh, it's Perun or not Perun. Perun Mini? Perun 2 Mini, maybe? I ordered the Perun 2 not Mini, and I believe it's about 3,000 lumens, so if I'm on this trail and I'm using that headlamp, I should be able to see into the future. So stay tuned. Maybe we do another walk and I wear that headlamp and I do an actual good comparison, but I really don't know how far this trail goes, so I just wanted to get going. It is super funny though how the mind plays tricks on you. Like, you know that feeling that I talk about where you get the shivers in your body and it's genuine fear, You feel scared because you're thinking of something. But it's funny how your mind amplifies it by 10. You think you see something, it convinces you that you saw something. Oh, there's this reason and that reason why it's true. It doesn't say, this reason and that reason why it's not true. It just goes to the worst. We always want to think of the worst case scenario. And I think that just reflects in our everyday lives, right? Anxiety, worry. sadness. For some reason, our silly little brains want to amplify the bad. So it's definitely an art to reverse that and start thinking of the good. I mean, everyone's guilty of it. It's just something you try to learn to control. All right, guys, let's play a what if game. So what if I turn this corner left or right? Oh, another left or right. I'm going left this time. I don't care. Or wait, I went left every other time. I feel like that might loop back. Let's go downhill. Back to the game. Let's play the what if game. What if in my vision right here I see a cougar? Meow. And it's walking towards me. It's looking at me, licking its lips, and it says, Tristan, what are you doing out here all alone? What do you do? What do I do? I'll give you a few seconds to think on it, and then I'll tell you my answer. Have you thought of your answer yet? Maybe we've got the same one. So what I would do is, for one, I wouldn't run, because then its natural prey instincts is like, all right, this is a rabbit, a very large rabbit, and I'm going after it. Hey, more snow. For starters, I would get out my apple peeler, just in case we got to know each other a little bit more. And second, I would say to myself, once more into the fray, into the last good fight I'll ever know, live and die on this day, live and die on this day. And if you can tell me what movie's that from, I will be very impressed. I haven't been really giving shots of kind of the side. I should be looking behind me at some point. Imagine I see coyotes. No, we're not going to imagine that. Yeah, I haven't really been giving side-to-side profiles just because, I mean, it's not that scenic. Maybe I could do that, and then later in the comments you could kind of point out things that I miss. Maybe there's a face. Maybe there's a skinwalker lurking around the corner. All right, we're done with that conversation. So yeah, the what if game. Tell me what you would do if you came up on a cougar walking towards you. Same thing goes with other animals, right? Like I said before, if you have a pack of coyotes out here, maybe like 5 or 6 coyotes, and they're hungry enough, I've heard stories, people walking on trails and getting jumped. I hope that's not going to happen to me. I'd almost rather a 1v1 with a cougar than 5 coyotes, but we go on. We just see what happens. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more. Tell me honestly, guys, do you think I'm singing just to comfort myself? Or do you think I'm actually a professional vocalist just getting in some practice? Let me know in the comments. I haven't done this in a coon's age. Speaking of coons, I'm surprised we haven't seen any in the trees yet. Maybe we will eventually, but... Oh my God. Those are all coyotes. Listen. They're just down that hill. Listen. That is like 10 coyotes just down that hill. Please tell me you can hear that. I'm going to keep moving as they devour whatever they just got into. Did I jinx myself, guys? Did I just speak myself into a Liam Neeson movie? It's almost more eerie when they stop yelping and they stop yipping and howling. You ever get intrusive thoughts though? I just had intrusive thoughts to start howling back at them. I don't know if that would have attracted them or that would have intrigued them, but yeah, I'm not doing that. On the road again. Why do we keep going left? I do not want to go towards that. Please veer right for the pathway. That would be lovely. All right, I admit, guys, I did just jog for a little portion. As much as I want to be an upcoming YouTube sensational star, I heard a few cracks in that bush over there, so if I'm getting lurked upon by coyotes as a dessert right now, I'm not for it. But just remember, guys, if something happens, I went left. Well, at least we're going more to the right now. We can go away from all the coyotes who are hanging out behind me. Hopefully we don't go back left again. It was my silly decision-making skills that kept going left and left and left. Meanwhile, I didn't know there was a pack of hungry yotes just around the corner. And what is this? Don't tell me we're getting to a flooded area. Oh boy. Here we go. I am really glad that I didn't bring my dog though, because as much as he's my trusty sidekick, he would have heard those yelps and been like, oh my God, Dad, there's friends out there. Maybe they want to play with a stick. Maybe they want to chew on a stick with me. Sorry, son, but that's not what they want to do. I know it's like 11 p.m. now, but as soon as I get back home, I'm having the hottest coffee known to man. I'm drinking instant coffee with lava. Excuse me. So I was going to do a segment where I shut off the lights completely and I just listened to the night forest, but for this coyote pack that's following me, I feel like they would see that as an opportunity. I've watched too many movies to do that kind of thing. So I'm not giving them any advantage other than walking solo through the bush, but I have a camera, and you know what they say about the camera, man. I am starting to hear the faint sound of vehicles in the distance, so looks like we're getting a little closer to civilization. Maybe my mind's just playing tricks on me though. We'll find out soon. Nope, that was most definitely the wind. It's playing tricks on me. I need to go to bed. What I want to do in the next video though is I want to bring my bivy tent out. I want to get a little fire going. Maybe I'll try using my BioLite stove, which I've never used, and I sold a kidney just to pay for it. So I'm excited to try that. Maybe I'd come out to somewhere like this, set up the bivy tent, get a little fire going. Then I'd feel a little more comfortable listening to the nightlife. It's peaceful, but when you're in a vulnerable position, it's a little less peaceful. You know that one line by Bane that he says to Batman, Bruce Wayne? That's all I'm thinking about right now. You merely adopted the darkness. I was born in it. You know, did I nail it? Did I sound exactly like him? Do I have traps and delts the size of Tom Hardy? Maybe not, but oh my gosh, a car. Oh my gosh, salvation. We are so close, guys. Check it out, guys. I see lights or reflectors. We've hit a road. Mission success. We did it. We just came out of that. Tell me, why aren't you doing something like this? Go walk into that. All right, guys, I'm not sure if you can see me right now. I've been having problems with the lights. I'm new to this. I don't really know what I'm doing, but summary. Was that fun? Yes. Was it spooky? Yes. Are there a half dozen coyotes in the bush right now waiting for me? Yes. But I'm glad I did it. You don't do something like this every day. So if you can, go out and try it. Don't forget to hit subscribe, comment down below, like the video. I've got about 50% battery left in the phone, so I think I can make it back around. Go get yourself a hot coffee, and we'll see you in the next one.